Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. And the new power rankings are out with the regular season coming to a close. You look at the Bucks. They couldn't hold their position this week but remain in the top 10.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've fulfilled expectations and then some. Riding high down the back nine now, looking invincible.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, up front it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Green in at the point guard position. Well, we expect to see a lot of threes tonight in this one, Smitty. Both teams can really shoot the lights out.
You know what, Kevin? When you have both teams that can really shoot, I think it comes down to which team can make a shot after you ran off the three-point line and can make the next play. That's what it's going to come down to. He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
He trains the quick shot. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Hutchison, covered by LeBron. It's Carter, high post. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. And Steve, for the Bulls fans, their hopes lie in their young core.
Totally agreed. The Bulls should focus on developing that core. Have a good blend with Levine, Markkanen, and Carter. They just need to keep their eye on the prize.
From deep, Green. Kept alive, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jim Boylan. They were able to get a win over the Lakers in their first meeting this season, but aren't going to let their guard down. Coach said, guys like LeBron and AD, they are as competitive as they get. And we know they'll be making adjustments for us this time. We'll just have to stay ahead of the curve. See if they can do that, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Carter up top. The pass to Hutchison. Back to Carter. Levine feeling it out a bit. He gets it in there.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Outside, Green. The 3. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
Fires the 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Carter. Back to Dunn. Green with the block. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA's scoring leaders since the All-Star break. You take a look at Green, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Zach LaVine, another guy that's having a great scoring season.
And check that out. These two guys have settled into a tremendous rhythm here, scoring the basketball since the break.
There's Green with the 3. LaVine with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. To the inside, Dunn. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Markkanen.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And it's Davis missing.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
LaVine can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
From deep, Green. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
Kevin Durant, and I think Giannis in a few years, if he can start knocking down those threes, because I'm sure he can get about 40 points in the paint, 10 at the line, but he needs to knock down a few threes.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Here's Satoransky. Markkanen inside the line. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night. Green against White. Green dishes to James. Got a hand on it. Here's Satoransky. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Green against White. Outside, Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And there's the call on Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Danny Green. Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Denzel Valentine. LaVine's checked in for Satoransky. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. Green is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And that one's good by Davis. And the Lakers lead by 7.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. But now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude, David. Thanks. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
And he's a great scorer. But Anthony Davis's defensive impact, Smitty, perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
And it's Carter missing. Lakers leading by 9. And the wide open shot from Green. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got 19 points.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Got a piece of it. Here's Dunn. Shot to stop the run. And stolen by Kuzma. Green against LaVine. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's averaging 10 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
The drive by Green. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Knocks down the three ball. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Levine passes to Dunn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And that's now 8 points for Chris Dunn.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And here's Green outside, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter kicks to Levine. Passes it to Hutchison. Here's Dunn. Pulls up. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And that concludes the first half. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the General in his last time out against the Thunder was phenomenal. He scored 41 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's the break. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 29 in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's Green, plenty of space. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Green's got 4 this quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
Pass to Green. From outside the arc, he can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. And you were just talking about Davis's ball handling ability. It used to always be one dribble and up.
Yeah, because he has so much length, and that's all he needed to score over the top. Now you see him handling it like a guard and going around people, and also able to change speeds and read the defense better.
He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. They double him with Green. The pass to Valentine. Bulls moving the ball around. Markkanen passes to Satoransky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Valentine wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Green gets it to go. Green's got 33 points.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Howard. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Floats one, and it's White missing. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
One of the best passes at the center position. Just another way Cousins affects scoring.
They get a hand on it. To the middle, and White slams it in.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Satoransky against Green. To the paint, here's Valentine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 7th assist here tonight. On the wing, Green. White covering. Launches it. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Green.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Howard. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Davis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Green in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
Here's Dunn, and it's Chicago scoring again.
You got to give it to Chris Dunn. He's been shouldering the scoring load his entire basketball career, and now he's doing it at this level.
Kuzma outside. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. The Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Levine against Caldwell-Pope. Levine kicks to Cornette. Passes it to Dunn. Here's Hutchison. He's guarded by Howard. Hutchison's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Green gets it to go.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Here's Hutchison, guarded by Kuzma. Kicks it to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cornette. And again, no good by Chicago. Los Angeles leading by 20. Over in the corner, Green. Lets it go from the wing. The Lakers rebound. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Cornette. Pass to Levine. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep, deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate it. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the three ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
First one falls for him.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
James checked in for Dwight Howard. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. Outside, Levine. Inside, here's Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Green draws the double. Caldwell Pope kicks to Green. LeBron passes to Green. The three gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 43 points.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Dunn shot's good.
His bread and butter is the mid-range area. Chris Dunn carves out a solid look for himself.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. We always see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dunn's got 22 points. They get the rebound. Back to McGee. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
White with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.